Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Are you enjoying BronyCon so far? There's always the one guy. Your secret's safe with me, my friend. All right. Well, we are here as concerned pony fans. We have a presentation that we put together. We've got a couple different things going on. To begin with, we're going to start with a video, and it's pretty close to what we did last year. It's going over some of the better things in Baltimore that you may not know about, that people may not have seen, that sort of thing. Baltimore gets a lot of negative press coverage, and we don't think that it really shows the whole picture of this town that we really love. So we picked out some of the things that we like the best, made a video out of it, and so we're going to start off with that here after we do some introductions. And then we have a little game to play. We have swag. Not as much swag as last year. Last year we went crazy with the swag. We were drunk with power last year, I think. But yeah, this year we went crazy with wiring. And you see how that's working out so far. We'll be sure to do that again next year. Yeah, no fires. No, that was the week before when we were first testing it. So I guess let's do some introductions. Who am I starting with?
Yourself.
Okay. Oh, I did that.
Yourself.
My name is Brett, a.k.a. Brett the Brony, a.k.a. Brett the Breton, a.k.a. some other third thing. And these are some of my very best friends that have helped me out greatly with getting all this together.
I would refrain from using best with me here, buddy.
Acquaintance.
Yes, I prefer that terminology when it comes to these guys.
You love us.
You know you do.
And
All
yet
right.
somehow you guys are still living despite all my attempts to pretty much put some of you in the hospital bed.
Yeah, we've succeeded in spite of you, but we're glad you came along. So at least for entertainment purposes, it's always fun to have you. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the mic over to, who am I turning the mic over to? Evan, it's up to you.
Good afternoon, BronyCon. My name is Evan Turner. My pony name is Angel Flare. Best pony is Apple Bloom, and best Pokemon is Eevee. I'm also the original founder of the Baltimore Bronies. That's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to turn the mic over to my brother, Glenn.
Thank you, Evan. As he said, my name is Glenn. I'm not one of the original founders, but I was a pivotal member for a while.
You still are.
Yeah. But it was Evan who actually got me into the fandom, and ever since I've been a Brony, I've made some of my best friends in this fandom, and I've never looked back. Indy?
Yeah.
Your turn.
Okay. My name is Indy, just like Glenn said. Certified derp. I just derp around the Baltimore Bronies. That's all I do. As my friend Zabu would tell you, Indy Nobaka is another nickname of mine.
Well, technically you lost that title, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. Long story.
I don't even know the story.
And last but not least, Big Mac and Spike are best pony, and if you say otherwise, you automatically lose. Just saying.
Shh. You lost.
I have words for you, sir. Anyway, are we ready to go ahead and start the video? I have a clever solution, thinking on your feet thing. If we want to go ahead and start the video.
Okay. Should I?
What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and start off this video. Like I said, it's you'll see some stuff in here that that you may have seen before if you've been around in the area. For those new to Baltimore and the area, this is going to be something a little different for you, maybe. If you see anything that you do have questions about, we will have a Q&A period at the end, so you can ask us anything you'd like to ask us, and we'll try and make up something that makes sense. So, in the meantime, we'll go ahead and start yonder video.
Glenn, I cranked that up to 75.
Celestia. It's another beautiful morning in Baltimore. We have lots of new visitors here today, and I can't wait to show them everything Baltimore has to offer. There's nothing I can think of to make this day better. Well,
Okay, if we could give a hand to someone that couldn't be here this weekend, Lightning Chaser. She was our Babe Breeze in the video, and she's not able to be here, so we're getting her applause at BronyCon, even though she didn't show up. Hi, Lightning. Thank you for indulging me. All right, so that was our fun and informative video presentation. So now we're going to shift gears into something a little different. Are you guys good up there?
Okay, so we're all covered.
We're all in places.
All right, what we're going to do now, some of you may have noticed the sign-up sheets by the door. We're going to try something different this year. Rather than just a Q&A session and throwing around prizes and that sort of thing, we kind of came up with a little game show. We call it Jeopardy! It was the best thing I could think of at 3 in the morning. I'm going to refuse comment on that.
Well, what do you expect when the group who did it had like what? 8 hours of sleep 2 days ago?
Something like that, yeah. It may
I
have
had
been
1
even
hour
longer
sleep
than
in
that.
the last 24 hours.
But regardless,
I was the lucky one.
regardless, we've had literally no sleep trying to put all this together. It turned out to be the most insanely complicated thing we've worked on. And you're about to see what it's all about. So I'm going to go ahead and kick these on here. The sign-up sheets by the door. Was there anybody that did not get to sign up that might want to come up on stage and do silly things and win something?
Last call for signups.
Answering trivia questions, that sort of thing? Perhaps not so silly. We try to be respectful, you know?
Going once, going twice.
Oh, you want to sign up?
All right,
Sold.
nice. What we're going to do is we're going to randomly pick from these names as, of course, you know, it's basically Jeopardy. We can only have, 3 people at a time playing. So,
I wish we could have all you play.
yeah, that would be fun. It would be very complicated.
We've got
That would
three
be,
buzzers. So.
we'd need more monitors.
We'd have a whole wall of monitors if everyone was playing. I wouldn't be able to keep up with it from this console.
Security wall, anybody?
Yeah, no kidding. Be like getting sucked into person of interest or something. But yeah, as soon as we get the... Hey, I bought this stuff with my pittance. But anyway, once we get all the names, do we have the names collected? Are we good? What we're going to do is we're going to randomly choose 3 people from the list of names and ask you to go ahead and come on up.
I'll go ahead and announce them as they are selected
Alrighty.
by my generator here. Contestant number 1 is
Drum roll.
Dawn Armstrong.
Oh, there you go. Come on up on stage. Go ahead and over there, watch the cables there. Yay. Yeah. Yep.
Feel free to sign in by ringing your buzzer.
Yep. Test your buzzer as you sit down. It's the blue buzzer.
Actually, this is, she's going to want to sit here.
She's gonna sit here?
Yeah, that's
okay,
1,
purple
2,
buzzer.
3.
Okay, purple
Are
buzzer.
you sure?
I'm very sure. Yep.
So where did her name just show up?
It's over. This is right. We're good.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Contestant number
Go
2.
and test your buzzer. Okay,
There we go.
We are good
It works.
on that one. Contestant number 2 is Mike. Mike Lively.
All right, come on up, Mike.
I hope I pronounced your name right. Okay.
Excellent. This is actually starting to come together. It's freaking me out a little.
And you are sitting behind the green buzzer.
You got the lucky buzzer. You're gonna win.
Okay, he's checked in. And our final contestant, we have Daniel Mead.
Daniel. Oh, awesome.
And you have the blue buzzer.
It's color coordinated button day. This is great. I love it. Very nice.
All right.
All right, so I'm terrible with names. So we have Daniel, Mike, and Dawn. Daniel, Mike, Dawn. Okay. All right, go ahead and let her rip.
All right.
Now, can you guys see the screen down there okay?
Are all the names populated?
Huh?
Are all the names populated?
Yeah, they're good. Very good. He already checked that.
This is Jeopardy!
Pony edition.
I am not Alex Trebek. Nicely played. You can see where the special effects budget went. Okay, we have some categories on the board here. You guys all know how to play Jeopardy. It's basically the pony equivalent. We have several different categories. Let's start with getting from apple to bloom. That's transportation. It's going to deal with, planes, trains, automobiles, apple carts. Strap on the feed bag. That's going to be concerned mostly with restaurants and places to eat and different types of food that are available here. Charm City Cutie Map is points of interest, historical sites, that sort of thing. Pinkie Pie's Potpourri, completely random. And finally, Pony, which can be anything about the show. About half of these are things that are from the video, and a lot of it is not. A lot of it is general knowledge, a lot of it is Baltimore knowledge. So it all depends on what you end up with. So
Just make sure when you give your responses to give them in a form of a question.
that is correct. Just like on Jeopardy. Who is Alex Trebek? No, really. Who is Alex Trebek? I don't know. All right, so let's try and burn through this. We're going to start with you, Daniel. Go ahead and pick a category and a prize amount.
Strap on the feed bag 100.
All right, $100, or 100 bits, rather. According to Brony lore, this music-themed restaurant's iconic logo was almost a flugelhorn. So I think that was you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mike.
What is Hard Rock Cafe?
Hard Rock Cafe is correct.
No, Mike.
It's Daniel. Sorry.
Yes,
it's Daniel.
Oh no, technical difficulty.
It's Daniel.
User error.
So which buzzer is which again?
Daniel.
I'm blue.
Daniel is blue. Mike is green.
I meant the
I'll
sounds.
I'll
'cause
call
I'm
out
trying-
the I'll call out the names.
Spring is Daniel.
All right.
Bell is Mike.
I'll try and
Barhorn is
remember that.
Okay, so Daniel has control.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm taking your role.
That's all right. So we got everything straightened out. We got the points good. Okay. All right. Go ahead and choose a category.
Pony for 200.
All right. This is going to be an image clue. This perfect pony is Applejack's mother. Dawn.
Pear butter.
That is. Sorry. What was that again?
Wasn't it pear butter?
Is that the right answer?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. I haven't slept. All right. You have control of the board.
Getting from apple to bloom for 500.
Ooh, going all the way to the top for 500 bits. While not seen in the video, this fictional director of convention cults would most likely have a white mane and a light tan coat.
Big risk has a big reward.
Looks like there are no responses. And the correct response for that is, who is Quentin Palomino?
It briefly flashes on the screen for about a second.
Yep. That one was a tough one. The 500s are obviously a little more difficult. You still have the board, so go ahead.
Getting from apple to bloom is supposed to be about transportation, right?
Yeah.
It was mentioned in the
They're
safety
not
section.
hard and fast categories. It's a little loose, so we play
Okay.
around with it a bit.
I'll try it for 400.
All right, for 400 bits, let's see what we got. You do what you think is right and let the law catch up is a famous quote from this BWI airport namesake. Looking for another name for the BWI airport. All right, the correct response on that is, who was Thurgood Marshall? Supreme Court Justice. And again, you got the board. Some of these are tricky.
I'll try Pone for 100.
All right, Pone for 100. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's a daily double. Let me see what your points are at here.
200.
You're at 200.
So
What
you
is
can
the rule on
wager
that?
up to 500.
Wager up to. You can wager up to 5 because it's the largest amount available on the board. So, how much would you like to wager on this?
200.
All right, for 200 bits. This actress pulls triple duty as the lead siren, the princess of the night, and the element of generosity. And I believe Daniel had that one.
No, it's daily double.
Oh, it's a daily double. Yep, my bad. Sorry.
So Don,
Yeah, it's all on you.
So Dawn, answer.
Oh, who is Andrea Libman? No.
No, that's
No,
incorrect.
I'm afraid that is
Kazumi
incorrect.
Evans.
Kazumi Evans. She's actually the vocalist for.
I
She's
thought it
actually
was the
singing
character, not
voice
actress.
of
Yeah.
Rarity and Luna.
Yep.
okay,
So she's
she
kind of
wagered
half the
200.
character, but. Unfortunate turn of events there. So let's go ahead and move over to. Let's see who we got. Mike, I haven't even talked to you at all yet. Why don't we turn it over to you and let you pick a category there?
All right. Let's do Pinkie Pie's Potpourri for 200.
All right, Pinkie Pie's Potpourri for 200. It's another daily double.
And, he
And
has
you can
0
wager
points,
again up to
500.
$500. You will go into negative if you miss the question.
Do it. Negative are fun.
No peer pressure.
Let's go with 200.
Oh, for 200 bits, let's see the answer. This sports franchise got its name from one of Poe's most famous works, although many fans feel they will win the championship nevermore.
Who are the Baltimore Ravens?
That is correct.
200.
For 200.
For Mike?
Yeah, give him a hand. That was a good one. Well played, sir. Well played. And you control the board.
All right. What's the cutie map one supposed to be about again?
Which one?
The middle one? Cutie
Oh,
map?
the Charm City Cutie Map. That's points of interest and various things to see, places to see, I should say.
Let's do that for 100.
All right. Charm City Cutie Map for 100 bits. Bay Breeze enjoys visiting the dolphins at this aquatic attraction. I heard the honk.
Don.
What is the aquarium? The National Baltimore Aquarium?
That will judges. We good?
Yeah,
She
we're
got
good.
all. Yeah, we'll do
It's
that.
obvious that's
Yeah. All right. So you control the board now, and you got the points.
I'll try getting from Apple to Bloom for 300.
All right. 300 bits. This regal pony was almost left on a train ride that will last forever. To you, Daniel.
Who is Princess Luna?
That is correct. But you knew that.
Daniel.
All right.
300?
You run the board.
Yeah, 300. So 400.
How about strap on the feed bag for 3?
For 3?
Yeah.
For 300 bits. You can get more than screwdrivers at this Maryland-born seafood restaurant that occupies the former site of ESPN Zone. Screwdrivers is a clue.
Seafood restaurant.
All right, what you got?
What is Phillips?
Yes, we'll take that. Phillips Seafood. Very well done.
That was Mike, right?
That was Mike for 300.
All right, we're good.
All right, you control the board.
Let's do Pony for 300.
All right, Pone for 300. Let's see what we got here. This mayor made Baltimore 20% cooler by being the first to mention it in the show. Daniel, it's you again.
Who is Rainbow Dash?
That is correct for 300. Very nicely done. And up to you.
Pone for 4.
For 400 bits, this colorful song, sung by Lena Hall, won an Emmy for the show. They get a little trickier at the higher values. Give it a few more seconds. We've all heard the song. Oh, we have a buzzer.
That was the
Oh, that was
timer.
the thing? Okay,
Yeah.
my bad. They got two different noises going. Okay. All right, what is the magic inside was the response we were looking for.
So Daniel still has control.
Yep.
All right. How about Pony for 5?
Here we go. This Gen 4 showrunner was born just a short boat ride down the bay from Baltimore near Maryland's capital city, Annapolis. Gen 4 showrunner. Who is Lorna Faust? She was born an hour away from here. How weird is that?
I thought she was Canadian.
Nope. She may be. Did she emigrate?
She was near. It was in the general area.
Yeah.
We
okay.
kind of took liberties with exact
Oh,
geography.
okay. I was asking about the Canada thing, but that's fine. Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
And
Somebody
of
knows
course,
where
our
that is.
resident within the area would know that.
We have a ringer in the audience. Yay. All right. So who are we doing here? What's going on? Daniel still?
Daniel has control.
Okay, good. All right. Grab something.
How about Pinkie Pie Potpourri for 100?
All right. 100 bits. Let's see what we got here. At the Battle of Baltimore, bombs bursting in air couldn't stop Francis Scott Key. Oh, wow.
Mike.
Was it Mike? All right. It's hard to tell.
What is the Star Spangled Banner?
You get the points.
Didn't even have to wait for the test.
All right, and now board belongs to you. Go ahead and pick a category.
Let's do feedback for 200.
Feedback for 2. A quintet of friends started the Baltimore Bronies meetup group at this appropriately... I heard the ding.
Mike again.
Yep.
What is Five Guys?
That is also correct for 200 bits. And it's back to you.
Cutie Map for 200.
All right, what we got here? Mary Pickers Guild created the flag.
Mike.
Mike again. You're on a roll. What you got?
What is Fort McHenry?
That is correct again. And you may choose once again.
Getting from Apple to Bloom for 200.
All right, Apple to Bloom. This historic neighborhood, which was originally developed as Baltimore's shipyard, is now the central hub of a different kind of boat system, the water taxi.
That's tough.
I think it was Dawn.
Yeah.
All right, we'll give it to Don here.
Where is Fells Point?
That is correct. 200 bits to you. Awesome blossom. All right. So continuing on, go ahead and choose.
Getting Apple to Bloom for 100.
All right, to finish up the category, this Baltimore transportation system runs from Hunt Valley in the north. We got Daniel jumping in on that.
What is light rail?
That is correct. And nobody even got to hear my terrible pun that I wrote for that.
No puns, no dad jokes.
It may be big, but it's not heavy.
Lol.
I bow to you, my audience. All right, you control the board. Let's knock this out.
Strap on the feedback for 4.
All right, let's see what we got here. In Fells Point, not just the buildings are made from brick, the ovens... I heard the horn honk.
Don.
What is the brick oven pizza?
That is correct for 400, and you control the board.
Pinkie Pie's Potpourri for 300.
All right, let's see what we've got here. The Horse You Came In On Saloon was the last place this...
Mike.
Yep.
Who is Edgar Allan Poe?
That is correct again for 300. And what would you like?
Let's do feedback for 5.
Feedback for 5 to round out the category. The Baltimore Bomb Pie, dangerously delicious, features this cookie unique to Baltimore. Dawn?
What are burger cookies?
That is correct. Just don't try to put cheese on it. Very nicely done. And you control the board.
Pinkie Pie's Potpourri for 400.
Potpourri for 4. Mama Didn't Lie about Ricky Lake's first starring role in this 1960s pop tribute film directed by Baltimore's own John Waters. Mama Didn't Lie. Yeah. Pups. Colts.
Old man.
I know, right? Most of these questions show my age. What is hairspray is the response we were looking for. And I believe you still control the board.
Oh, is it still me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nobody else buzzed in. Sorry, I should have said your name.
Charm City 300.
Charm City Cutie Map for 300. Pinkie Pie.
Daniel.
Daniel, what do you got?
What is It's Sugar?
That is correct for 300 bits.
Fellas with hand attention.
Man, this is a good game. This is actually trucking along here. Let's see where we're
It's
at.
actually very close right now.
Oh, wow. This is really close. Holy
Final
mackerel.
Jeopardy matters.
I did not expect this. It's going to come up to Final Jeopardy in a minute. And we need, like, papers and pens. I just thought about this.
Use the backs of the sign-in
We got
sheets.
all the wires and the electronics and all the projectors and microphones and
Find 2 pens.
with
always
paper and
simple stuff.
pens.
We have 2
Yeah,
sheets.
yeah. It's always the one screw you forget to put on the board that makes the whole car explode.
Where are those pens?
Do we have something we can use for that? Because it's going to be ready in just a minute. Thank you. All right. Who we at? Who just answered? You. Okay. Sorry. Again, I did not sleep last night. Go ahead and pick a category.
Don't forget sleep when you're dead.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully I'm not there yet. I'm
Time
not in
check, we have
purgatory
about
right
10 minutes.
now. Okay, we're good.
How about Pinkie Pie for 5?
I'm sorry?
Pinkie Pie for 5, he says. This former elected official became horse famous in 2015 when this picture was released. We'll take either the name or the title, or her title. That's former Baltimore Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake. It was a promotional thing for BronyCon in 2015. All right, go ahead and pick a category again.
All right, for Charm City for 4.
All right, Charm City for 4. We're getting up close to the end. Part of Utah Street was permanently blocked to become part of this sports venue. Dawn?
Where is Camden Yards?
That is correct.
That is correct. Nicely done. Sneak in at the end there.
And the last-
Where are we at?
last
We're at
question.
points. Wow, that's close. All right, Charm City. Sailors used to watch the stars from this oldest surviving ship. I heard the mic.
What is the USS Constellation?
You have done it, sir, for 500. Nicely played. All right, and this brings us to the final Jeopardy portion. For a second here, I want to talk about some of the prizes that we've got for everyone. For everyone that comes up here, we did get these for everybody, right? The
Yeah.
goodie things? Okay. All right, we have some of the, tastes of Baltimore, things that you can, take with you.
Just
we only,
2 items, really.
Yeah, well, a couple items, yeah. Just we had a smaller budget this year, okay? The economy, what are you gonna say? But we have some of the what brand are they? Are they the Royal Farms?
Well, we have burger cookies, and we have I think it's Royal Farms brand.
Yeah, I think it's crab flavored or crab seasoning flavored cheese
it's
curls.
Basically cheese curls with Old Bay on them.
Yeah, exactly, and they're really good. They're really good. But we have that and some burger cookies. That's for the 3rd place prize, and everybody gets that. Yeah, everybody gets that. 2nd place prize. Where is 2nd place prize? Do we have it?
What was that in?
That was the.
It's since that.
Yeah, we just dragged you into this randomly.
Yeah. Let me kidnap them. It was all my
See, this is what happens when you volunteer for things. You need to stop doing that.
Unfortunately, I'm wearing the wrong clothing. Do I have to go get it?
All right. 2nd place prize is the brushable Fluttershy, which is wonderful and quite adorable. Because Fluttershy's best pony.
Can we get to that too?
It might be for this Fluttershy.
We'll arm wrestle
You do
for it.
realize you just put up a challenge, right? Challenge accepted.
And first prize is so special we don't have it on site yet.
Yeah, first prize was a little tricky. We tried to do this with multiple copies last year and it didn't quite work out, so we're doing it a little differently this year. First place prize is going to be a copy on your choice of formats, either PC, Xbox, or PS4 of the newest, I shouldn't say it's new, it's been out for a little while now, but the newest game release from ZeniMax Online Studios, based right here in Baltimore. The game is called Morrowind. I don't know if you've played it before. It's basically a sort of an offshoot of Elder Scrolls Online, and you can get a copy of that in your choice. We will need to mail that to you because we don't know what format everybody takes, and it caused a kind of a confusion last year. So we will need to get your address and everything after the panel's over with so we can get that to whoever takes first place. All right, now for the final Jeopardy, everybody knows how this works. You write down on the paper.
Do they know their scores?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your scores. You guys can't see your scores. I found a flaw.
Yeah.
We worked through all of this. We practiced with this stuff, and oh my gosh, didn't even see that. All right, Daniel, you're at 1,100 points. Mike, you're at 1,800. You might make a little note of that if you want, or whatever. Dawn, you're at 1,600. So we got 1,600, 1,800, and 1,100 over here on the end. So
just for those who haven't seen the show.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
All right.
For those that aren't familiar with how Final Jeopardy works, it's a way to make a last-ditch wager and claw your way kicking and screaming back to the top by wagering some or all of your funds, or of your points, rather, I should say. So you can write down an amount that you're willing to wager, and we'll have you answer the question by writing on the piece of paper in front of you. And when you reveal your answer, we'll tell you if it's right or not. If it's correct, you get those points. If it's incorrect, you lose those points.
Technically, we're supposed to go lowest to highest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, good point.
So it's basically a daily double for everyone.
And I want to
Pretty
point
much,
out
yeah.
we discovered a technical glitch with this section. The music actually cuts out prematurely. So I will count out the 30 seconds, and time will actually end with my standard beep. If the music cuts out, you still probably have a few seconds left.
Okay. Yeah, we'll be fine. All right. So everyone go ahead and we don't have a category for this. It's just a random question. So go ahead and put the amount that you'd like to wager.
You can also wager 0.
Huh?
You
Yeah,
can also-
it doesn't have a minimum 100?
No, not for final.
Oh, okay, not for this one.
You literally can just even out.
Oh,
I'm sure
okay.
you lose nothing.
I did not know that. I thought it was 100. Okay. All right. So let me know.
For the basic daily doubles.
Gotcha. Okay. So does everyone have an amount chosen?
Remember, contestants, fortune favors the bold.
Is everyone ready?
This is true.
Sometimes.
And I might remind you, you're not actually playing for money, so go for it.
Not Russia.
Yeah. Is everyone
All right.
ready? All three of
Is
you
everyone ready? Nope.
Everyone has made their
All right.
wager, I think?
So you've made your wager. All right. Let fate be kind to you and the odds ever favoring something from that movie. All right. Go ahead and let's see what the answer is for Final Jeopardy. And we'll have some interesting music happening here. This Star Trek character was the inspiration for the most famous, and I have stumbled over this word for days.
Draconiquest.
Draconiquest. Thank you, Glenn. In all Equestria. Draconiquest. I kept trying to pronounce it freaking something. All right. We'll go ahead and let the music play out. Looks like everyone's got their responses, and I have a feeling that everyone has been successful here. Just complete guesstimate.
Still gotta wait for time to run on final.
Yeah, well, we're about to, I think so. All right, so let's see what we got. So the correct response for Final Jeopardy is, who is Q?
We gotta go Daniel first.
Yep,
Daniel
first. All right, how much did you wager?
All points.
All points, which is 1,100 points for Daniel, and he got, who is Q? He is correct. You are the victor.
I can do basic math, Glenn.
All right, so you have doubled your score. So who do we have next?
points
We
have
have
been
Dawn.
doubled.
The
Dawn is
points
next.
have been doubled. Yes.
Okay, and she
All right,
wagered
Miss Dawn.
500, and she also has who is Q? So
Very nice. Also, Dawn with the correct answer and 500-bit wager.
Yep.
So that brings her up to 2,100. Wow, this is
And
close.
Mike, he has wagered 800, and his is who is Q?
All with the correct answer. Lovely. And what do we got? Looks like we have a final. Do you have that all in there, Evan?
Yes.
He
All
said
right.
800, right? So
Yeah.
we're good.
800, yep.
we're good.
All right, with Dawn with 2,100 points, Daniel with 2,200 points, Mike with 2,600. You are the victor, sir. You will be getting Morrowind. We will get with you after the show to get that all taken care of. Where are we at on time,
It's
guys?
128. I think we should start striking.
2 minutes. All right.
All right.
Thank you. All right. We want to thank you guys for coming out today. Yes, normally we do a quick little question and answer segment. We kind of don't have time for it because this kind of dragged on a little bit. We do apologize for the technical delays at the beginning. This is the most ambitious thing that we've tried to pull off. We spent a lot of time getting this ready, an inordinate amount of time. Yes, but
One
I
sleepless-
think it worked out pretty
sleepless
well,
night.
and we're available for parties and get-togethers.
Glenn,
So
go ahead and
just
shut down the
see our
computer
website.
so we can start.
So if anybody has like one question, we'll go ahead and take it. Anyone about Baltimore? Where to find things? Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Oh, and official timing on our Jeopardy game was 21 minutes 49 seconds.
Wow.
Not bad.
Awesome. All right. Well, again, thank you guys very much for coming out to see us. We really appreciate you hanging around through all this mess. And enjoy BronyCon 2017. We love you guys.